We are here for the next channel audition today, and I'm very excited to have this woman in. She's an expert in her own right, and she's going to talk a little bit about that today, but more so in future interviews. But today we're looking at, will she fit into the Make Him Yours brand and potentially work with me longer term? I'm really excited to meet her. Let's go find EJ Love. Hello, hello. How are you going? Can I get a hug? Ah, how are you? Come on through. So good to see you. Come on through. We've got a beautiful little space here. You get the prime spot on the couch with the nice... EJ, thank you for joining me. Emma Jane. It's Emma Jane.
Yes,
yeah.
it is.
You've taken time out of your day today to come in for this application role. Now, you actually have your own gig as well.
I do.
And we're getting you in a bit later on as an expert interview. We're going to talk about some fascinating topics relating to femininity and sex and healing wounds, etc. So that's separate, a little bit aside for now. This role you came across through, I think, the Facebook group. You're in our free Facebook group?
No, on YouTube.
No, you came across it on YouTube. Okay, saw the YouTube post, and yeah, you basically said, hey, I'd love to also be a part of the Make Him Yours channel or team and help do some of that outside stuff, that flirting stuff. The channel obviously is empowerment through self-esteem, growth and authenticity, and that's what we're promoting, and that's the values I promote and the channel promotes. I guess what attracted you to the role? What made you go, hey, I'd come in and spend half an hour with Mark to chat about that?
Yeah, so it's just something different, and I love your videos. I think they're really clear. I think they're really helpful, and they've been helpful for me in my life and in my clients. But I think it's fun, and I think that's an element that I really want to embody more of in my life. And you know, in my audition, I dressed up in an 80s outfit. And
right, that's right. Yeah, EJ's first.
Yeah.
We had a few levels of the audition process. This is one of the final ones now. Yeah. EJ had an 80s outfit, and her whole thing was 80s references. Was this like 80s puns, song titles for like 90 seconds of this. I was just laughing, going, "This is cool."
Yeah, and I think from listening to your videos, you know, you talked about how important in women is this playfulness energy, and so I wanted to kind of embody some of that as well and show that side of being more playful, being more fun, and so that's what I love about some of the stuff you share. And I think it also is like what I really love is the authenticity piece, because that's such a big piece for me, and I think when it comes to dating, that's something that is often missing. And I think I love to be like to bring in the fun and authenticity and blend them together is really vital. So I love that you do that.
Great. Yeah. So how do you feel you could help, I guess, if we were out, say, at a park or something, or even at a bar, meeting men or meeting people, it doesn't even have to be men. How do you feel you'd go, I guess, demoing that, or, you know, practicing, even if, you know, you don't necessarily have to do it well. Sometimes failure is the better thing to see. But how do you feel you would go modelling that or potentially modelling that? So
I'm really good at being a leader.
Yeah.
And I've even spoken to some of my friends about, I'm like, hey girls, how would you feel about going on a flirty night out, and we'll practice some of these things and some of the things I've watched, and, you know, let's just go out there and do it. And they're like, yes, let's do it. So it's kind of been in my space anyway.
Okay.
So when it comes to that intention of going out and teaching people and leading people, it's something that I embody really, really well.
Yeah.
And it's something that I love. And it's really rewarding to see people making connections and having fun.
I love that. I love that. So can you tell me, the audience, a little bit about yourself, how old you are right now, if you don't mind me asking, your sort of single relationship status, if you've got any kids, these sorts of things, so we get to know you a bit better?
Sure. So I'm 34.
Beautiful.
I'm married to myself.
Great. Because this is, you went absolutely viral.
Yeah, I did.
On Australian television, what, 18 months ago?
Yeah, no, it was about a year ago. I had
viral. You can actually type a name and find this.
If you Google my name, you'll find a lot of things about the whole self-marriage, sologamy movement.
Yeah.
I had my video went viral on Facebook, had like 14 million views. It's pretty crazy. And then I did like a sunrise morning show, did these different shows.
Yeah, and you've been on there like constantly since, and you've actually got your own book, which we'll talk a little bit more about in the interviews, but you've actually got your own thing coming out too in the future, don't you? Yeah. So exciting. Okay, so if we were to take you out, meet some people, just kind of have a bit of fun. How do you think you'd go with that? How would you feel about that?
I think I'd really embody the fun. I would find that there would be some challenges, but I'm the sort of person that's like thrives on a challenge and more like push myself to dive into these things. So
Fantastic.
yeah, like vulnerability is really like a really high value of mine, is to just jump into things and give it a go, even when it's scary, because that's where the gold is. That's where the freedom is.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. So I'm going to take your word on that.
Okay. Okay, yep.
Shall we go to South Bank?
Right now?
Right now.
Are you... Okay.
Let's do it. All right, we're down here at South Bank. So this is one of the beautiful areas of Brisbane. We're going to make some friends down here. Did you want to? What we'll do is we'll have a walk down around the grass. There's heaps of, if Maddie pans around, you can see there's heaps of different people hanging out down around here. We'll go have a walk. We'll head down to some grassy knolls. You know, simple things. Here's a guy walking along, eyes up, you make eye contact, you smile, say hi as you're going. So you get yourself in that social state at all times. And then from there, EJ's going to give me a little challenge to start out. Should be interesting. All right, what's your challenge, EJ?
So the challenge is, Mark, you're going to go and talk to two girls who are probably asleep. They're sunbaking and they're looking pretty comfortable there. And you're going to have to go...
Okay, but hey, if I'm a guy and I want to meet one of them and this is the only time I walk past them in my life, then you know what, I'm allowed to do that. And as long as I do it in a respectful way that adds to their day, hopefully I can add some value to their day, that's going to be my goal. Let's see how we go. What a beautiful friggin' day. How are you guys? Good. I hope I didn't interrupt you tanning. How you going?
Hi.
You guys look so happy right there. I was like, what kind of life opportunity or life do you lead to have a random barbecue on a Wednesday during the day?
Yeah, why do they all have nothing to do on a Wednesday?
Yeah, to be fair, the three of us are sitting in front of a fucking beach doing not that much at the moment.
It's true.
I love it, like it's really nice. I haven't been down here for a while.
This is so nice, like the trees.
You've actually, yeah, I was going to say, you've lined up. You're not here for a tan. You're not serious about a tan at all.
No.
Like, I'm going to find the line of shade while my friend gets tanned.
Exactly. I think it kind of compounds if you're like constantly thinking about other people, you're always giving. And then when you feel like you do need to take it, but you feel guilty about it.
100%, hey. It was kind of like, I've survived this and I've got to the end and the reward. It was such a good day, hey. Fuck, it was fun.
So are you Brisbane based?
Yes, yeah.
I live like further, so I live off
Oh,
the Sunshine Coast, which is so far away.
my parents are at Mullaney, so yeah, when I say up here, my parents are a little way away.
We take it for granted that we were brought up.
Oh, it's so much, hey, so much. But like going to these places, 3-4 weeks, yeah, great. Get me back to Australia. Yeah. What's your Instas? Pretty jealous of the rest of your days, hey? Dinosaur. Okay, like I say, it's my business account, so don't judge me.
Let's see what it is.
Alright. I'm gonna have to run off because unlike the two of you, I actually have some work to do, unfortunately. I'm jealous. But yeah, you guys have a great day.
Yeah, you too.
And good luck
You
with all
too.
your nursing stuff. That sounds really cool.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, and you're dancing.
Thank you.
What sort of dance, out of interest?
Bit of everything, but I'm mostly contemporary dancer.
Okay, you're a lot more skilled than me then. All I do is take my pants off. That's not very skillful. Have a good one, guys. See you later. All right, well, that was fun. That was super lovely.
Yeah.
And yeah, you said, oh, I should have made it more challenging.
Yeah, I
What was
feel
your
like
point?
it was like you were there for like a good 20 minutes.
It was actually-
like, yeah, it was really. I was really impressed with how long.
Lovely and easy to talk to, and it was one of those spots where when you just have that relaxed vibe, they were starting the conversation back up as well, because it was such a beautiful environment to just sit and chill. You know, I'd talk for a bit and then I'd let it go quiet and then I'd just let them talk to me as well. So they were investing too, and it's very challenging going over, but it sort of shows they could equally have gone, who the hell is this guy? Oh, we're not talking to him. You just never know until you don't know. It's literally so unpredictable. Really important. Shall we have some fun?
Yes.
Let's do it. How are you feeling?
Edgy. It's the
Edgy,
word,
okay.
edgy. Right.
So chosen a gentleman up on the hill. I think he's reading some paper or doing something up there. Your intent, you asked me what's my intent? Brighten his day. Go over there and leave him, do your best to leave him glad that he came over, that you came over to him.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Cool, let's do it.
Excuse me, sorry, can you tell me do you have the time at all?
Yes,
Yeah.
2:30.
Ah, awesome. That's an awesome watch, by the way.
Ah, thanks.
Yeah, have you got an accent?
Yes, I do. Yeah. Oh, sorry, love, but I probably have to go soon.
Sure.
Thanks for that. Yes.
You're committed
Yes, thanks
to your
for that.
studying,
Yes,
and
yes.
yeah, I hope that it goes really well for you.
Beautiful. Thanks for that.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So how are you feeling?
True. Yeah, I feel actually great. It's like the fact just doing it, I think was really cool. It's just actually doing it.
Massive, and you know his English second language, so the communication wasn't there as well as you might have hoped. But that, you know, the goal wasn't to pick him up. The goal was to brighten his day.
Yeah.
And you said you felt like you did that, regardless.
I definitely felt like I did that, particularly,
There you go.
you know, complimenting him.
Worst case
as
scenario,
well,
hardly
yeah.
speaks English, still brightens his day.
Yeah.
So, and this could so easily have been the other way around. I could so easily have sat down with those women that I talked to, and they spoke no English, and you go, and this guy's just open, he's in a warm, great state, he's like, yes, I'm just about to go on a break from work, so happy to have a beautiful woman talking to me. You just don't
Don't know.
know.
Yeah.
High five.
Woo!
Good job. So we're just heading back to the car. EJ, having done it now, what was your reaction? You were saying that you wished...
Yeah, I want to do more now. Like, it was actually lots of fun. And
We were just saying, it's amazing how many people have said that.
yeah. It's like I want to do more now. And I felt like in this environment, it kind of takes out the stories of why I couldn't do it and puts it in a playful experience. So there's no attachment to an outcome, which I just think...
Which is literally just trying to add value to someone's day, and if you fail, okay, well, I failed, and you know what? My intent was in the right place.
Exactly.
Brilliant. All right, we're back in studio. How you feeling?
Yeah, great actually.
Great.
Yeah, I feel good, yeah.
Takeaways, learnings, thoughts?
I feel like the takeaway for me was that it was actually a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. And that it was almost like I stepped out of a story or out of something to go into the experience, and bringing that playfulness to it really shifted like how hard I thought it might be.
Yeah, it's amazing the build up. It seems like such a big thing, and you go and do it. You're like, okay, yeah, that was just it was just me talking to another human.
Yeah, and it was
doing my best to make their day. And you know, you had a tougher situation where the person didn't speak as good English, and yet you're still, hey, I'm going to add value in whatever way I can, despite the hurdles. And you know, we were talking just in post, just when we came back, EJ, about, you know, sometimes you can approach two people in the same way, almost at the same place on even the same day, and get two incredibly polar opposite reactions. And you made a really good point. You said sometimes it's about that person's association with men or women. You know, if I go talk to a woman who's had terrible associations with men and unfortunately has negative expectations of men, really bad experiences, she could jump straight to defensiveness without even knowing me, tell me to F off, and you know, that's the last I ever see of her. I could approach the same woman and she just lights up. She's like, this person seems fun. Oh my God, he came and said hi to me and made my day. You don't know, do you?
Exactly.
And it's the same for men. A man could have just been burned in a divorce, or he could just, you know, be someone who just gets along great with women and has great relations with women and is very flattered and just so happy in his day to have had a beautiful woman approach him. You just don't know. Yeah. Thank you so much for coming in and spending your time. We're going to have you back a little bit soon for some expert interviews, which I'm really excited for. Cool. Till then, let me know your thoughts on the video, comments, questions, etc. Put them all in the space below. Hit the subscribe button. Big red button with the little bell next to it so you get the notifications. Hit the like button as well. And yeah, make sure you leave those thoughts and comments below. Thanks for coming in again, EJ.
It was awesome.
We'll see you next time.